What's up, booth heads? We back.
Back.
We are back at it. Another episode for your listening pleasure.
Make a wish, baby.
Oh, it's batch day. It's already just coming back.
I'm not.
It's a callback to last episode,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's a yacht rock callback.
Season 7,
I
episode
feel like my falsetto
6.
is good.
I mean, it's solid.
I mean, the singing voice is not good, but the falsetto I can kind of hit.
One more time.
Make a wish, baby.
Yeah, that's good. Get this guy a contract.
Getting ready for that Miguel concert.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, tonight. Anyway,
Well, let's thank one of our Patreon members. We got a backroom member to thank. Your
a
boy.
That's a Bun DJ Company soldier right
It's
there.
the second in a row,
Yeah.
right? We had another guy.
Or we had one last time we batched.
Who was the
Dewan.
Dewan.
Just
Man,
my
all
boy-
your guys are starting to listen to this stuff. We gotta be.
Yeah. Damn, that even shows you we're not even giving them free memberships. We can't be giving this shit away for free. It's too much gold. Patreon.com/Beyond
And
the
let me see if
DJ
I say
Booth
it right.
Podcast.
Fayetteville? Is it close? I gotta be close.
There's no T.
Fayetteville.
It's like the double T becomes like a D. Fayetteville. 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 It's
got
almost
it.
like
Don't say the T,
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Got
That's
it.
where your boy J. Cole's from.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Rich Rivera. He's my bilingual DJ.
Oh.
That's my dog. Yeah.
You,
So when we need Spanish music,
Yeah.
that's my man.
Okay.
He knows his shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to hook us up with a pack.
He really does. Maybe we'll bring him on.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
this
go
is
ahead.
important. Go ahead. You tell him. You tell him.
2.
Wait. I'm not so sure this is true.
29th. 29th and 30th.
This starts 26th, though.
Right, but I'm saying we're not going to be offering the booth crew anymore in 2 days.
So could they still get in on this?
They can still get in on
Okay,
this.
go
They
ahead.
missed a couple days
Tell
of
'em.
prizes. They can
Tell
miss-
them about the
All right.
Patreon change, Brian.
If you haven't been listening for the last couple episodes, we're making a move. We're switching up the Patreon. We're going one tier only.
One tier
giving you
only.
everything that you can possibly want. If you're already in the booth crew, you're grandfathered in. Nothing's going to change on your behalf until you decide to let it go or whatever the case may be.
Or upgrade.
Or upgrade. And we encourage you to upgrade. We've been giving away prizes for a couple days at this point.
Yep.
3 days.
You can still get in.
Still get in, so get some prizes. But as of May 1st, which is in 2 days, there'll only be one tier available.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I got to tell you one more thing. Make a wish, baby. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Let's move into story time.
It's story time.
Story time. Let's talk about.
You had a 3 for
I was on a little run, a little tour last week.
Okay.
I never left the city limits, but I was on tour. I'm a huge touring DJ like
and
you.
3 different types of
3
events
completely different types. We even made a YouTube video to go along with it.
of the whole week or of each one?
Of the 3 in 1. So we basically did 3 completely different gigs in 4 days.
Wow.
We started out last Wednesday, corporate gig for our friends over at Cap Trust, wealth management company.
Party or was this
Yeah, it was an awards leading into a celebration. Yeah. So cocktails.
young crowd?
Young crowd.
Asking.
Mixed crowd.
Mixed crowd. Okay.
Male, female. I'd say 30 to 65-year-olds.
How many people?
150.
It's a good number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
150.
Just employees?
Angus Farm Pavilion.
Oh,
You know
okay.
we ate good.
Yeah.
Just employees.
Okay.
Yeah. They had some from all over the country. I think they have other offices besides just Raleigh. And started out cocktails, seated dinner, awards, and then employee house band.
Okay.
Maybe
Are they good? Those are always hit or miss.
I'm going to be honest, man. They were actually really good.
Good.
Do they actually play or this
Oh,
is just
1,000%. Now, we think that several of the members are in a band that plays 100 shows a year called Sleeping Booty. Not Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Booty.
booty? BOOTY.
Like ass.
Yeah.
Sleeping Booty.
These names, man.
So
They get-
some of the guys, we know the drummer for sure. He is an employee, but he's also in Sleeping Booty, and he has the PA. So we were able to play through their PA for the party.
Wow. You
Yeah.
actually were okay with that. You had never seen them before?
No, I played with them a million.
Okay.
times. We've done a million events together.
I would be so sketched out.
It was nice JBL like line array
Okay.
system, big dog stuff.
What kind of songs are they playing?
they did everything from Paramore to
Wow.
Brick House
Bruno Mars.
to Bruno Mars to a good set.
So you were the after party, or you
A
were
Bust a Move.
Okay.
Ice Ice Baby, I think. I was the after party after them.
Okay.
For 30 whole minutes.
That's it.
That's it.
Maybe
And by the time they
less.
put us on, 15,
Hit
16 people.
No. Ouch.
I said, what does Brian B? I looked at him and he goes, he's just chilling. Like he doesn't even have anything to shoot at this point.
Yeah.
And I go, what does Brian B call it? And he goes, paycheck gig.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, hit that
So-
button. Hit that button
they-
you got right there. bro.
So at
Right
the
on
end,
the mic, though. You got to do it right
so
on the mic.
I'll be honest with you.
We got a stinker.
We had to break out the stinger button for this.
We've
one.
rebranded that a
Yeah,
bit, too.
we got a new brand on it. Shout out Saquon. He branded it. And since he invented the term,
Yeah.
he is the recording now.
We got a stinker.
You have to
Yeah.
hold out the
Oh, yeah,
er.
totally.
So a bit of a stinker
Yeah.
to begin the week. I'll be honest. Put me on too late.
What do you play for 30 minutes for 16
I
people?
just went, whatever they had not played that I knew worked.
Yeah.
Party in the USA, whatever. Into the Britney.
Did you have their
mix.
playlist ahead of time?
I did.
Okay, that
He
helps.
laid it on the table like right before they
That's
did their
great.
sound check, and I know this guy. Like I said, I played with him a million times.
Yeah.
He knows I don't want to step on their stuff, and I just
Yeah.
I-
So
I-
they went straight. They never took a break
no, they did about an hour and 15 minutes probably.
of dancing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say they had it going on either.
Yeah.
It was too loud for the room, so most people were retreated into the pavilion instead
Yeah.
of being out on the
Yeah.
patio. It started poorly, and then just they put me on for failure.
So at that point, you're like, okay, we can turn this around on Friday.
Right. And I knew I had a good wedding. I had talked to the couple. I knew the planner was great. I knew the venue at Donovan Manor was great. They both looked like models, quite frankly. So I knew the footage was going to be great.
Yeah.
I knew their friends were probably going to be pretty people as well. That's always a
It
helpful.
was a nice day.
It was a gorgeous day. I knew the ceremony was indoors, which is a little more controlled.
Yeah.
And it just went great, man. Everything was really great. They were super happy. They were on the dance floor all night. It just popped.
That's a
all the
nice-
vendors were great. I've already gotten photos back from it.
Wow.
I've already gotten a video clip back from the videographer. Like
Okay.
it just everything aligned, and it was a great, great wedding. Playlist was heavy EDM,
Wow.
like more like golden era.
I love
EDM.
that. That's
yeah,
my
me
favorite.
too.
I don't like
Me
the
too.
current stuff as much.
No, it was golden.
Sing
era.
along.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clarity type stuff like
Yeah.
that, but other stuff that I don't play. So we'll probably put that on that banger list.
Okay. Can't wait to see
a
it.
lot of great songs picked by that couple.
Yeah.
And then that led into Saturday, which I don't remember the last time I played somebody's birthday party. I mean, on a Saturday, that's a expensive item to ask,
Yeah.
your husband for.
Especially Joe Bunn.
It was not cheap.
Yeah.
And the venue was literally across the street from my house. I had not played there in a while. Called Whitaker and Atlantic. Super kind of cool industrial type vibe. I knew this girl a little bit. She used to be in the industry, and she said her husband had started this idea of having a big party for her 40th, and then kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah.
So she kind of had to pick it up
Yeah.
and take over the reins from him. But man, it was like 90s, 2000s hip hop from the get go. And so early on, we played. She had two lists. She had an early night that was more like Jack Johnson and
Mm.
some R&B, Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
and,
Love Janet.
and then it just turned.
And how late did it go?
We played dance set from. She had me booked from 6 to 10:30, and I told her I was like 4.5 hours for a private birthday party is long.
Yeah.
And she goes, I know. And she goes, and I'm aware of when it starts to die. I'll tell you. Let's wrap it.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. And so 6 to 8 was cocktails and dinner, like
Okay.
heavy hors
Yeah.
d'oeuvres, food
Yeah.
stations.
Yeah.
And about 8, she goes, what do you think? And I go, let's try it. And I was like, let's just start it easy because she had some older songs. And so we started with Dancing Queen and then just went.
I think we went till 10:30.
And we went to at about 10:30, 10:15, she goes, 15 more minutes.
Hmm.
And we went to close. I mean, we either went to 10:15 or 10:30. Maybe she had me booked to 11. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But she caught it a little bit early, but not really.
Okay.
And just like the wedding on the previous Friday, not this Friday wedding, I recorded the whole set.
Yeah, I saw you posted that.
And it did really, really well.
So you're recording that to
So
Serato?
there's a camera on the front of the booth in my face, the Osmo.
Uh-huh.
There's that camera right there over my right shoulder.
None of
So
these batteries died that entire 4+ hours?
I had that one plugged in, and that one, nope. was good.
Wow.
And so they just ran, and then I recorded the whole set to a Zoom recorder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told the editor, I said, give me mostly the good recording out of the Zoom, but give me something out of one of these cameras so you could hear people singing.
Mm.
And so he blended the audio, and that video did great. So I have the full video up currently on my YouTube, and by the time this comes out, this one will be up as well. This 40th birthday party with an amazing set of music that you'll be able to see. I mean, I played 2.5 hours straight, and that wedding was an hour and a half straight.
Right.
Are there some mess ups? Probably. But, I mean, you can see the emceeing. You can see kind of the reaction of the dance floor. You can hear the crowd reaction. And that video did great for me yesterday.
Yeah.
For only being up a day and having 1,000 views, that's really good for me.
And that didn't
And
have...
like the comments are like, man, everybody just shows their highlights and their instant clips. Like, this is such a great piece of like
content.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and I shout out Spinelli. Spinelli gave me the idea. He goes, man, full sets do really well. And I go, because it's watch time.
Right.
And people are basically just probably putting it on in the background.
Yeah, that's what I was
and
gonna
doing
say.
work.
You
Yeah,
can
there's
just
not a lot
put
to
it
see.
on, yeah.
Right.
I mean, there's a couple
like
times
Boiler
where some
Room.
girls come around and like are dancing behind me.
And now you're not having those copyright issues like you used to back in the day.
Well, you just turn the monetization off.
Okay.
I'm not trying to monetize the video. I'm just
Yeah. But
putting
you
it
used to
out there.
still, like, even if you didn't do monetization.
Oh, I don't know.
Sometimes.
Back in the day.
Oh, okay. No.
They would.
Every once in a while, I get an email. Oh, they're sitting playing in Asia or something like
Yeah.
that. But from copyright stuff.
So you
But
start doing that more often? Full Saint?
I think they need to be different enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't do it on that wedding on Friday.
Yeah.
I just it was it had some of the EDM stuff, but it was pretty straight ahead.
Yeah.
So I think it needs to be kind of special
Right.
playlist. If I see a playlist and be like, this is kind of different.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Love that.
Anyway, great video. So check out the YouTube videos on my channel.
Cool. Well, let's move into some music.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great finds, digging deep for the good times. Great finds, hidden gems in the rewind.
This category of music for this episode are just gig songs that are working right now. Now, because we were in a rush to get this together, I wouldn't say a rush. We just didn't have it all together. As far as the music, you're going to add some things to the Patreon of songs that are working. We won't be able to talk about those because we don't have them for this episode. But I'll
Okay.
talk through 4 songs of mine that seem to be working pretty well in the last couple of gigs I've done.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to incorporate. Super Bass has always done really well. I haven't had Timber on the list in a while. Have you been getting that one often?
No, but I pull it sometimes,
Okay.
just randomly.
So I like this mix of it because I would play the beginning of Super Bass straight ahead. You don't really need to mess with that song. The song is good on its own.
It is good.
But I needed to get away to go into Timber, and this was a cool blend I found from Adam B, where he puts a chorus or so over of Timber, the instrumental, with the Super Bass vocal, and then it goes right into Timber.
Quick question. You can only pull one, Starships or Super Bass.
That's a tough one.
It is tough.
I still think Super Bass.
I think I'm Starships.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of got a prompt. They're like, hands up
Yeah.
and touch the sky.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hands up.
Oh, that's
What
good.
is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're both. You can't lose.
No.
You can't lose.
Right. I'm just saying if you could only have one.
I still think I'm going to go Super Bass.
Okay. I'm going to
Yeah.
go Starships.
Here it is, a little sample. Right into it. 2-song banger.
Yeah. Good shit.
It's a cool transition.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Brian B mix of this might just make its way to the bonus content.
Patreon.
You playing what you say?
No.
Derulo? You playing
No.
any of that?
No.
Dude, you need to be playing that too.
Really?
It's going off.
Bring back Derulo?
Yeah. This one is
Jason Derulo.
this is the OG version.
I think
though.
you stopped saying his name in songs finally. Maybe he just fell off.
This is the OG inspiration of that. The
Okay.
hide and seek.
Yeah.
Image and
Image
heap.
and heap. Yeah.
I know I told you I'm not a big tech house fan, but if this one definitely works,
Tech house.
it's good. So check
Okay.
it out. All you need is the chorus.
Right.
It's a quick 1 minute hitter. This is sing along. You don't want to get too heavy yet.
Right.
Ooh. Filthy, right? Ooh. Literally, it's an intro, choruses.
Are you out of it now?
No, I'll play it once. Let's roll. Now I'm going to bounce out. I'm out already. Like, I'll just play the outro.
He mixes quick. That
But,
boy.
like, you don't, all you need is that little hit.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that chorus. No one
Yeah.
can't care about the verse. The
Right.
verse is dookie.
Or when he says Jason Derulo.
So if I'm in a house set, this is the one I play. But dude, mainstream sets, you
Yeah.
can definitely get away with what you say. You need to bring that
This
back.
version?
No, this isn't what you say.
Right.
the-
Just,
the
I know
Derulo,
what
but
you're saying, but you can bring back Derulo.
Bring it back. Give it a shot.
Do you ever play that one? Want to want me?
Oh yeah. That one. I haven't played it in a while.
I played
I'm
that
gonna Bring it
one.
back. Okay.
Jason Derulo. Y'all remember when he was beating people up?
I don't remember that.
People kept calling him Trey Songs.
Oh
So
jeez.
he was- Just look into it.
Okay.
Later.
I'll have to look into it. Jeez. Disco Dom.
Okay.
Anything that guy puts out,
Hits.
money.
Okay.
This is walking.
Even if it's a share song?
Even if it's a share song.
Wow.
Great sing along. I've been playing it a lot during walk in.
Okay.
Here we go.
But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe
It's subtle. It's not too heavy.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
I can feel
You're walking with your little
something inside
Tito's or champagne bottle.
I got
You
a
get a
little-
little bubbly.
A little cocktail.
Do you believe
Find your way to your table.
I look over and Brian B's just rocking out.
I can feel
I feel like it's going to be a good night if I hear this when I walk in. You're right.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
don't think you're strong enough?
Anyway, that one needs to be in your rotation. Definitely need to add that.
Dude, Cher's like 80.
She is.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was any other Cher song you'd be playing outside of Believe. This is like the only song, right? What else?
That's it for me.
That's it. Yeah. That big career. One song. Oh,
That's
if I could
sad.
turn back time, but that's tricky.
Never could turn back time.
Have you ever tried that?
No.
Neither.
I feel like you're the one to test
That
it.
would be too risky.
I feel like you're the
That's
one
a
to
step
test
too
it.
far. That's a step too far for me.
She
I'll give
had
you
her
one more.
ass out in that video, and
She
was
did.
like 68.
I do remember that. Yeah, that was the. Those were the.
Dead.
Those were the. Did she wear those nets? The nets?
Yeah, but I think that she had her ass out.
I think you're right. There's some cheeks.
Cher still got it, bro.
I don't think she's got
she still got
ham.
it, bro?
She ain't got hands. There's no way. I think she's got a long back.
I've been playing this one too. This is a good way to like cross over from like mainstream hip hop to house.
Okay.
This is DJ Got Us Falling in Love.
I do play that.
Another Adam B blend. So good with losing
Fisher.
it.
Okay.
I think you like it.
I think I remember those eyes. 'Cause baby, tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again.
I like it too because it's a
Yeah, baby,
transition edit too, so it goes into the original losing it.
DJ got us falling in love again.
Shout out Adam B.
So dance like it's the last night of your life don't get you right. 'Cause baby, tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. I'm losing it.
Yeah, I like that.
And again, you don't have to play very long of
Yeah.
it. Just getting into house
Right.
from like mainstream stuff. So,
How much longer would you let it ride into losing it? Just a little bit?
oh yeah, maybe another 40 seconds, minute,
Okay.
chorus.
Okay.
Roll
Yeah,
out
I'll drop some of my stuff in the Patreon along with those.
for this episode.
Okay.
All right, there we go. We got questions of the day. They're kind of related.
Question of the day.
We'll go with Kevin Nichols. I'll read this one. You read the second one. I
Okay.
get I get tired of all the tire kickers who only want to make a decision based on price. I find if I push too hard, they ghost. Some, if I don't give pricing by the second email, they ghost. All I want is a phone call.
Double exclamation mark.
How do I get them on a call? I miss the days of face-to-face meetings. Kevin Nichols via Instagram. And question 2. Silos. Go ahead.
Silos is getting mad questions in
Yeah.
over here. I guess because he's a Patreon member.
Patreon member gets a
Yeah.
little
Gets a little bump.
Yeah.
Question 2, I'm looking for ways to follow up with initial inquiries, IG DMs, price kickers, basically. How can I escape being left on scene or read? What are your icebreakers instead of saying just wanted to follow up or just checking in, etc.?
You want to hit Kevin's first? You go for it.
Yeah, back it up. Thank you. Man, this is tough because everything that we know and every, I guess, survey that's done or the research done by people like The Knot or Wedding Wire and people like Allenberg and people that we listen to are now saying, this is a generation that demands instant access to information,
Mhm.
right? And so I'm pretty much, when you inquire, now it's not on the website. I've said that before. I don't even think we have starting at whatever, $3,000. But when you inquire with us about a wedding, you are going to get a hidden link to a website page with our pricing. Unlike Brian, it is very package based or a la carte based. It's all right there on that hidden link. That email response with that hidden link does end with the question, can we have a DJ contact you to set up a consultation? Now, that usually leads to a yes, a B, ghosting, or C, it's out of our budget. Those are pretty much the only 3 directions it can go. So I'm not going to sit here and say I don't get ghosted.
Right.
Some people don't want to say it's out of their budget, so they just ghost, right? There are trickles, drips, whatever you want to call them, automations to try and follow up with these people, get them to resurface. Sometimes that happens. And if I had anything to say to Kevin, it's you have nothing left to lose by following up 10, 12, 15 times. Who cares? If you think they're already gone, I basically, will have the follow-up sequences drip until they tell us, we either book somebody else or
Stop.
fuck off, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Or, hey, we went on vacation in Europe for 30 days. Like, now we're planning our wedding again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just don't see the harm in following up, especially if you think you're already ghosted anyway. So, I don't know. I mean, I think you're going to have a completely different take on it, but I mean, I'm just curious. Where
Yeah.
are you on this?
Hit the slide 2 because I actually wrote it out, which is way better. Okay.
Oh, you wrote it?
This is my coaching advice.
Okay.
All right. I think you're trying to convince somebody who's actually shopping to behave like somebody who's hiring. And
Okay.
to me, those are like 2 very different people. A shopper wants numbers where a client really wants someone to guide you. And so when someone says, send me your pricing, they're not asking you how to work with them. They're asking you whether you're the cheapest option on their spreadsheet.
Mm.
And so the truth is that type of person was never going to get on a call with you anyway, 90% of the time.
Mm.
That's what I've found.
Okay.
So you didn't really lose them because you never had them to begin with, So to me, the question isn't like, how do I force them on to call? The question is, how do I position myself so that the right people expect the call? And that comes through the way that you leave content, the stuff you're putting out there, your marketing material on your website. Hopefully you're driving them to understand what it is that you do, what makes you different, to justify whatever price they throw out there.
So you're saying, I want to clarify this. You're saying that the hopes are by the time they get to you,
Mm-hmm.
the value, because you're a big value guy, has already been proven with referrals from the venue, referral from the wedding planner, social media content where everybody looks like they're having the time of their lives.
Yeah.
That I don't want to say it doesn't matter by the time they get to you what the price is, but they're already pre-sold.
In a sense, yes. And I also do that in the way that we send the email. I'll literally copy and paste an email that we'll put on the screen here, where this is literally what I say. This is my intro email. It literally says subject line, we're available if we are.
Yeah.
I say, hey, Sarah, thanks for reaching out. Good news. We still have your date available. Everything we do is custom. I give them the range again, even though this is on our website. Our services fall between 3,000 to 6,000, depending on the scope of the event. Click here to schedule a time for us to chat. That takes them to my Calendly.
To you.
Yeah. To
And
me.
this is
Yeah.
for your multi-op, right?
Yep, for the multi-op.
Okay, go
We
ahead.
can talk through your event. I can usually give you a quote on our Zoom, and I'll follow up with a written email proposal as well. So by doing this, I feel like, first of all, it filters out people who are price shopping, because if they don't fall in that range, they're probably not going to continue on. It also shows you how I work, that everything is customized, that we're going to get on a call where I'm not going to like try to rake you over the coals trying to get you to sign with me necessarily. And it keeps the call as part of my process to get the information that you're asking for, which is an actual quote on your event.
Quick question. Two things. One, how many of these do you think you do a week?
Consults?
Yeah, for your people down there. I mean, just average.
Five,
Three?
five,
Five.
5, 6.
And then how long do you think they last?
As far
30
as
to 45 minutes?
oh no, those calls, yeah, 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes. I usually schedule it for an hour. I'm done in 30 though.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I mean, there's
Because you're still doing sort of what people are saying, which is you're at least giving a range.
I'm giving a range. And
Because
it's on
the
website
old
too.
school mentality, and we never followed this doctrine at all. the OG guys that came before me,
Right.
came before you, were we're not going to give these people a price until they get on a phone call
Right.
with us.
I think that's
that era has left the building.
Right.
Yes, can we agree on that?
Right. I agree. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I rarely do a phone call ever. Like it's
No, I'm saying Zoom, phone, whatever.
Oh, okay.
But the era of we're not going to give you any pricing
yeah.
until you get on a phone call or a Zoom with me and let me explain the value
Yeah.
of what Joe Bunn
right.
does.
No, totally.
You,
Yeah.
I'm saying that era.
A range at minimum has to be out there.
Okay. That's
And I have it in two
I-
places. So like this shouldn't come as a shock to somebody who's looking at our stuff because it's on the website as well. If
Correct.
they've read it.
Correct.
You know, but you never know. Some
Correct.
people are quick. They're on the Instagram. They're not really looking at the website. So that's why
so
we put
this
it in the
initial
email.
inquiry shouldn't be like immediate sticker
Yeah.
shock.
Yeah. I'm not begging them to talk to me in this email.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm just saying this is how we work.
Yeah.
And if you want to join us, and I will say I rarely ever get ghosted when they book a call.
Mhm.
I'm not getting, in fact, because I require the cell number. So guess what? I'm texting them if they don't get on.
Yeah.
I've had that happen a few times where they thought it was a phone call,
Mhm.
even though the Zoom link's there and everything.
Yeah.
And they jump right on. I mean, I can count on one hand in the last 3 years where I've been ghosted on
Yeah.
a meeting. It
Right.
just doesn't happen
Right.
because I'm very clear about how we work. And it
Do they
doesn't come
sometimes
across.
not turn their camera on, like if they look ragged, maybe?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I get
rare.
that.
It's rare.
Right.
It's maybe I had one the other day, but
Mhm.
she booked.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't matter. She just got home from the gym.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She's ragged.
Yeah, probably. You want to hit Kevin's? I'm sorry, not Kevin's. Silos's. Go ahead and, or you want me to talk about it first and then you go? Yeah, I'll talk. About it.
Yeah.
So to me, like if you're getting left on scene, it's probably because again the follow up doesn't change the conversation. So it sounds based off of your own words that you're kind of repeating yourself a lot. Like I just want to follow up, just checking in.
Right.
So what I would suggest is follow with some kind of like extra bonus value. So I usually try one of like these three things. Like either I try to lead them rather than chase them. So I'll say something like, hey, 10 minutes before dinner and dancing is like the critical moment for getting the dance floor full. I'd love
This
to
is
talk.
an email.
Yeah, in the follow-up chain of, so instead of me saying, hey, just-
Manually?
no, this is in the sequence.
Automation.
Automation.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do is say that, hey, I have a different point of view of what I think is important for thing. I'm not checking if whether you're, give this to the other DJ you're talking to. I don't care.
give a shit. Right.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know that this is what's important to me. So I'm kind of saying that I'm a professional.
Mhm.
I can give you some information. Sometimes it's curiosity. So I'm trying to lead them to show them that I'm like a professional that knows what I'm talking about. I'm either trying to spark some curiosity with a question that might be something like, hey, I saw you're getting married at such and such. Now this would be a manual thing. We
Yeah,
have one of them
sure.
where it's like at a venue, there's the signage is a little difficult. So if you're planning here, this is something I would
Or
recommend.
there's 3 different places where
Right.
you have to set up gear. Like,
I'm happy to share with you any thoughts on this that might apply.
yeah,
So I'm educating them again.
well, you've been there, you know the place.
Yeah. Would you like to hear more? Schedule a call.
Mm.
Even if you don't book me. happy to give you away this information. Now, obviously, I'm trying to get them to
Yeah,
book
yeah,
at that
sure.
point. And the third one, which is kind of a rare one, I don't use as much, is but to create scarcity. Like, hey, um, you know, we only have 6 DJs left on this date, or this date's a popular one. Just want to encourage you, if you're still looking for entertainment, this is the time to jump on a call because we're probably not going to be available much longer.
Damn, good stuff.
So, like, those are my things. Very similar to Kevin, that you're trying to, in one sense, not chase them, or at least not chase the people who are browsing. You're kind of like, you're starting to design kind of this process for people who are buying. That's what you need to do in your replies and in the ways to get rid of these tire kickers.
I mean, listen, man, at the end of the day, you're not going to book every show.
No.
There's a lot of DJs out there. There's a lot of weddings happening. I firmly believe that I book the ones that genuinely want me.
Yeah.
Right. And I think I'm okay losing shows now. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be
Especially if
a
you have a
streak of like three in a row or something and I'll be like, damn, Randy, we're killing it today.
Yeah.
And we always follow up. Hey, no problem. Just curious why. 95% of the time,
Price.
budget,
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
money. And so we either didn't do our job, proving the value of the service, or
They
that's
just don't have the budget.
yeah, they
that's
just
okay.
don't have the money.
Yeah.
And that's
I
hope my hopes are that they still get somebody decent,
Yeah.
and that they don't go to the bottom tier.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's sometimes you just can't salvage people.
I used to be of the mind that, hey, if they didn't have a big budget, I would try to educate them why this is important
Yeah.
to put. And then I'm
Right.
like, you know what?
Yeah.
Any money they're putting towards this
Right.
is real money.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't have it, that's
don't have
fine.
it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be.
Right.
I think I told you, I did that for a talk at the NACE thing. I looked at how many wedding applications there were in Wake County.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the number now. I honestly don't remember.
It was nuts.
It was a crazy number.
yeah.
And at most, we're working, 50 to 100 shows,
Right.
let's just call it. I mean, you need more because you got a multi-app of
Sure.
people to feed, but
Right.
let's just call it 500 shows. I'm just
Right.
throwing out a number. That is still a speck of
Oh,
the
it was-
overall amount that
It was
come
tens
in.
of thousands,
Yes.
wasn't it?
So to think that you have to book every show is kind of a scarcity mindset that
Yeah.
you're never going to get the other. You're not going to fill the dates.
Right.
You're going to fill the dates. Trust
Yep.
me. But
Yep.
you got to be putting your stuff out there of what makes you a little bit different, especially if your pricing is out, a little bit above everybody else. It should already be, I get why they would be more.
Right. How do you prove that?
Right.
Whether it's from social
Mhm.
or referrals or whatever.
There we go.
Good stuff.
Let's wrap it.
All right. So we want to thank you guys for listening. As always, we appreciate you and we appreciate our sponsor, the one, the only DJ Event Planner, which is the CRM that I use and Brian uses and Jani uses to book shows. And we just appreciate them. DJEventPlanner.com if you're looking for a CRM. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.